By the 50s, Mae was now a pensionable 60-something, but that didn't stop her from hitting Las Vegas with her own take on the chorus line.
Her nightclub act is just amazing. She uses men the way chorus lines are used. And instead of having a chorus line of cuties, she's got basically a chorus line of brawny bruisers. And they are turned out in outfits that are supposed to be togas, but to me they look an awful lot like diapers.
I think that's actually, this show has brought her back into limelight. It's one of the biggest things she did. It had 7, 8, or 9 bodybuilders who's declared as a sportsman, and she introduced them, and we wear our clothes, you know, like greasing clothes, and then take it off, and just a little loincloth, and so flexing a muscle and do a little dancing.
Mae's muscle men were expected to show total devotion to her on and off stage. If they did stray, they would face the wrath of Diamond Lil.
One night in 1956, she's in New York at the Latin Quarter nightclub, and Jayne Mansfield, a rising star of the 1950s, comes into the nightclub, sees Mickey Hargitay, this very well-muscled guy. He sees her, and the sparks fly.
Don't look now, but isn't that Jayne Mansfield? That is Jayne Mansfield. She had her hair dyed for a picture.
And they begin a romance, which will result in a marriage. Mae West is insulted that her muscle man, Mickey Hargitay, has taken on, you know, this sultry Jayne Mansfield, and she openly sues her for alienation of affection, claims that Jayne Mansfield stole Mickey Hargitay from Mae West. Here, Mae West in her 70s, Jayne Mansfield, a very voluptuous woman in her 20s. It's a wonderful cross-generational connection that tells you that Mae West is still kicking, still believing that she is attractive, that she can have any man she wants, and is insulted that a younger woman would think she could replace her in any man's affections.
Fortunately, another muscle man, Paul Novak, caught Mae's eye, and she asked him to come up and see her sometime. And so began the longest-lasting, deepest relationship of Mae's life.
Paul Novak was a really nice, very soft-spoken, kind of servant type. I mean, he was the kind of perfect arm ornament for Mae West because he was supportive, he was warm and nice as a companion, but he also just knew when to shut up, stay out of the way, and he was invisible when he needed to be.
It is the most marriage-like relationship that she had, but apparently it was not a monogamous relationship. She never promised to love you and only you. If you want me, you get me and my boyfriends. And apparently this was acceptable.
She had a complex relationship with Paul Novak. One of her friends has said she loved him but didn't know it.
At the time, we all thought, you know, Paul Novak, oh, well, you know, he's just there, you know. Doesn't seem to have a real personality of his own. Perfect for somebody whose personality is so, you know, all-encompassing, you know, where all attention has to be paid all the time.
As far as Mae was concerned, she was the only star that mattered.
I was going to leave one particular day to go to Marilyn's house in Brentwood. So just before I left, she said, "You got an appointment with that other blonde, ain't you?" So I said, "Mae, what do you really think about Marilyn?" She got up off the chaise she was on and walked to the mirror. You know how she sashayed to the mirror and touched her hair, and she said, "Well, would you like carving copies?"